Hi. The energies at the moment are really strong. These energies that we are in and pretty much very strong in its intensity till about around September the 24th, 25th. We are right in the beginning of it. So this whole week we are in this energy field of quite strong energies that is overlighting us. A lot of stuff happening in the skies and in the earth. These energies started to come through and picked, the energy started to pick up quite strongly yesterday on Sunday afternoon, and last night. Now, some of you might feel it in a very strong way, very tired, whacked out as these energies are coming through our head centers. I wanted to share with you my take on this, my energy insights of what is occurring. So, with what's happening, we've got the full moon this week and partial lunar eclipse, and a lot of activity with the sun flares and the energy of the solar vibrations. This, in turn, is bringing in specific frequency that is moving into our being and also in the earth. Now, what it is doing, it is bringing up, revealing energies, emotions, conditions, vibrations connected to stories of the past, events, anything on your timeline, all aspects of the timeline, not only in your journey, but your family's journey, your lineage, your genetics. And there's this energies coming through. It is, in fact, moving in such a way in that it is pinpointing in your energy system, in the library of your being, and bring up certain vibrations to now be cleared. Some of those energies are like blisters. So those blisters, energetic blisters, are going to be popped. So there is a breakthrough as we move into the end of September, going into October. Now, these energies are connected to why there is strong resistance in your being around moving forward. Now, that could be many reasons. It could do with circumstances, experiences you had growing up. In particular, the time period from around 10 years old to 15. Because around that age is when, let's say, when the strong foundations or pillars of resistance was being created, was being built by our experiences, our perceptions, and also by this activation within our consciousness connected to our family lineage, to our genetics, where there's that archival resistance to moving forward, to connecting, to receiving, to allowing, and so many other energies of light, of acceptance, of abundance and empowerment. So this week, as these energies are occurring around us in the skies through the sun rays flares, it is really bringing in this very strong frequency that's pinging in our systems. So you might feel soreness, discomfort in your body, physical, in your muscles. A lot of stuff happening around the head centers. Also, a bit strange in your appetite. This is happening because your being is being poured into the space I'm speaking about to do a big, deep dive and bringing up these timeline events, feelings, stories, and so on to now be released, to now be like the blisters pop. And when they pop, they release that old energy that's been in the way of you really seeing the light that you are. So, putting it simply, that energy that is popping this week is the energy connected to resistance. We have an opportunity in this week, the next couple of weeks, and moving forward to experience more breakthroughs. This week, because of these happenings, there will be a lot of residue, peripheral emotions, release in the pain body of emotions connected to being really hurt. So it's like these residue, these peripheral emotions that are coming from the wounds that are now being raised up from your being to be tended to be healed, to be nurtured, to have the dressing taken off so you can get some air, get some of that sun flares that's occurring, which is pretty strong at the moment. But that activation of the sun at this time this week is assisting us through to have breakthroughs, because with these sun energies, it is difficult. You might find it difficult to um to go into your old way of perception, or be too long up in that headspace, because our head centers are really going through a massive unwiring of a consciousness that has been connected to the realities of resistance and of holding back. So there's this pull when these energies are happening in the skies and in the earth. It is this pull for us to have this breakthrough, to bask in the sun light that is reigning over us. It is strong. It is strong. There's this massive shift. There's also my favorite word, massive transmutation, especially around the head centers, around the third eye, aspects of the crown. And that's because there is a activation of your head centers that is bringing in what we call the new codings. And this is connected to the axis of the planet at this time because there is a big cleanse, a big release that is happening, that is about to happen at the top of the earth. So, all around that Central Asia, the Himalayas, and certain mountain peaks, mountain gateways. And that's happening in the earth sphere. And that's happening so we are able to now receive and accept big light energies coming through. So this week, there is a movement in the timeline. So if you're feeling a lot of stuff that's coming up, a lot of emotions, um, predominantly that is connected to the timeline from around 10 years old to 15. And it is about that release, tending to that wound, that hurt. And the tending, all that is required is just self care, kindness, and not needing to feel bad because you're choosing to move forward. No need to feel bad, no need to feel guilt. And really, really putting it simply, it's about letting go now of that false energy that somewhere along your timeline you really believed, and it still has a resonance in your being, that you weren't good enough, or that you weren't a good person, or that whatever choices you made, that you were not good, that you were bad, or they were bad choices, all that kind of energy. Now, that is being transmuted. Also, travel well and light this week. Be gentle. It's okay if you need to stop and rest. Some of you will feel like you need to sleep a lot. There is also energies that could come up that you just feel really, wow, really a bit angry, a bit impatient, a bit frustrated, a bit give me space, that kind of energy. That's okay. You're feeling that because these energies coming through are so strong and they're just taking up so much of your space and so much of your sight, energy sight, and focus in your energy field. So your being's going to have to learn really quickly to integrate and assimilate these energies coming through. So rest when you feel you need to rest, move gently, get out into nature, listen to your intuition, listen to your feelings, hydrate a lot, and just do work when you can around clearing energies around your head centers, help the process. And one more thing, just know also in your sleep, okay, in your sleep, in your dreams, sleep time, really busy because it is like this massive acceleration of doorways, of portals. That's part of the breakthroughs. Don't need to know what that's about. That's just that is just almost like a, how do I put this? A, a energetic an energetic dismantling of structures in many of your timelines, known and unknown. So have a good week, be gentle, and travel lightly. Thank you.